Butcher's Dilemma. My father gave me origami pigs. He'd make them out of 20-euro notes, put them in my palm and say, think of Orwell, think of all the cuts this note will take, think about the cognizance of pigs. His pigs had pointed ears and trotters, their snouts snub, neatly turned up. Each time I'd promise myself that this one was for keeps, but there would always come a day when I would lift up, unfold the ears and hocks, try to smooth away the shoulder creases. The bacteria capsule. The day we broke up, we took on different forms. We'd see each other now and then in town, me an inky ribbon on a metal wheel, she a china cup, cream glaze around the crazed lip. That day, watching a gallerist at the J. Paul Getty Museum dusting an Egyptian glass leg, the break just above the knee, still sharp and blue. The photograph of the pyramid from where the leg was amputated had been put into a capsule, hurled towards the edge of knowing. Us both knowing it was a girl. For my last poem, I'd like to read an extract from a sliced white pan. In a piece such as this, I guess it's a de rigueur to bring in a little ancient Greek. So when it comes to heels, let us remember poor Achilles in his tent, grieving with his whole being, knowing that the pleasure from playing his lyre didn't even come close to the pleasure of a sliced white heel with jam and butter. This, then, is the glory of the slices, the way they fit with such sympathy, being cut from the same republic. Here is a country of flour and water standing up. Here is so much more than just bread. Each slice in a sliced white is a meditation on possibility. The possibility that if left long enough in the corner of a damp kitchen, they might cultivate a green and curious bloom, and that this sporulating rhizopus may become the source of the salvation of our planet. The possibility that with this piling up of slices, I can build us a tower to the god of hoof, the goddess of grain, for they will not confound the language of bread, and ravens may well descend in their black robes, and with them a great exaltation and a worshipping of crumbs. But I digress. The possibility that if you are a little strapped for cash, you might use your toaster and a magnifying glass to find Mary's face, or even him, and post a photograph, start a bidding war on www.letmebuyourslicedwhitedeity.com. And on days at the beach, when you've forgotten the ombre solaire, a slice of sliced white balanced on the nose, or the backs of those tender thighs, will afford economical protection from those insidious ultraviolets. It's a sliced pan's flexibility that gives the most pleasure. Take a small pinch from the centre, roll it between finger and thumb, and you can believe you have the means. when a real eraser can't be found, of vanishing all those things you wish you'd never done. And when you roll a slice up, it keeps its shape, a discreet wrap, perhaps, for a sneaky sausage snack, or the ideal hiding spot for an aspiring Mrs. Bobbitt. Because, of course, this sliced white, this killer of swans, does have its dark edges. But these dark edges can be beneficial. With judicious stuffing in the mouth and nostrils, it will silence most intruders, caught breaking in, perhaps looking to steal your stash of sliced white pans. A recent article in the Irish Times suggested that the sliced white should be banned for reasons of public health. Please, do not let yourself be persuaded by state and media paranoia and their dubious propaganda about wholemeal. Let them dare. Let them try to legislate away this legend. I'm sure you now see a white pan can be your very best friend. It could be likened, if it were ever likely, to a government that cares. So when you're sitting there at breakfast, muse over how the army might stage a bloodless coup as soldiers set to work in your yoke, then rise, their white uniforms transformed to a transcendent golden yellow. This small white tower is no Babel, but it is said that a fresh batch brought on Christmas Eve will protect your home from lightning, and, like the Hittites proclaimed, a daily slice offered to the gods will keep an enemy cowed, and you fecund. Comrades, fellow aficionados, I give to you the best thing. Thank you.